This is KGW News at noon.
Welcome to the News at Noon. I'm Drew Carney, and at any minute now, Governor Kate Brown and state health officials will give an update to Oregon's ongoing response to COVID-19. So today's update is expected to focus a lot on the Omicron variant after OHSU released a forecast report this morning that predicted Omicron will bring a wave of hospitalizations to the state that's greater than we've seen at any point during the pandemic. So again, we'll carry that press conference live right here on KGW as soon as it gets started, which could be any minute now. While we wait for that, though, we do want to get to our other top story today. That other top story started early this morning at 6 a.m. when local Fred Meyer and QFC workers officially went on strike. Contract negotiations we know have been going on for months now between the workers union and Kroger, which is the parent company that owns Fred Meyer and QFC. The union says its workers are underpaid and the raises being offered aren't enough, especially considering the work that grocery store employees have done during the pandemic. Kroger fired back this morning saying this: "Our offer respects our associates by significantly investing in their compensation, including a $36 million investment in pay raises, health care coverage, a stable retirement, but we're also trying to keep groceries affordable for customers." So this strike, we want to point out, only affects stores in Portland, one in Newburgh, and one in Bend. The union says the strike will end at 12:01 a.m. Christmas Eve. Stores, though, will continue to stay open during the strike this week. At Fred Meyer, they've posted multiple job openings online, as a matter of fact, and signs are posted all over the outside of their stores saying $17 an hour, no experience necessary, and people must be willing to cross a picket line. We'll continue to bring you updates on this story on our website, kgw.com. All right, Chris, let's check in real quick before we get to the governor's press conference. What do you have for us forecast-wise today?
Well, for the weekend, as we look forward to Saturday and Sunday, I think it's going to be a wet go of it. So real quick, a snapshot of your weekend forecast. Occasional showers becoming a steady rain during the day on Saturday. It turns breezy as well. And I'll break that down in more detail in just a few minutes. Rain tapering to showers on Sunday as well. This will also translate to some pretty good cascade snow. For now, the sprinkles that we had out there earlier this morning have pretty well dissipated. The fog has lifted outside, but the low clouds, they haven't gone anywhere. Check this out. The tops of the buildings now starting to be revealed just a little bit, but it's a foggy or low cloud type afternoon out there right now. It's 43 with the light east breeze at the airport. We still have about 1.5 miles visibility in Hillsborough. Big picture here across the region. The dense fog of earlier this morning has dissipated, lifted into a low cloud deck, which will be with us, I think, for the rest of the day today. Futurecast has the valley pretty much topping out in the mid-40s, about 45 here in Portland, up to about 48 in Eugene. You hop over the Cascades, temperatures generally in the upper 30s to low 40s on that side of the state. These represent high temperatures today. We'll get a more complete, in-depth look at your weekend forecast and the week before Christmas in my 7-day coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Chris, thank you very much.
It's not over, and I think maybe if you had asked me a year ago, I thought we were coming out of it. We were in the tail end.
It has been 1 year since the COVID vaccine became available to people here in Oregon and Washington. KGW's Keely Chalmers spoke to some local healthcare workers more recently about the reality that COVID is still something we all need to deal with.
It was a big, monumentous day.
It was a day Dr. Ryan Thrower will never forget.
I think we were all at a point where we couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. And that was kind of our first glimmer of light or hope.
On December 16th of last year, Dr. Thrower gave her first COVID-19 vaccine during Governor Kate Brown's press conference. Thrower was the first dental resident in the United States to administer a COVID-19 vaccine. It was a historic moment.
It was a busy day, and I can't believe it's already been a year.
Ryan Gooden was also at that press conference, his team with Legacy Health also administering the shots. For him, it was a day of celebration.
Giving the first week a year ago of giving those shots was immensely powerful and as a source of pride for me in my career.
But Gooden admits that celebration was a bit premature. He says where we are now was not where we thought we'd be a year ago, despite the 1.8 million vaccine doses Legacy Health has given.
We just in the U.S. have just hit 800,000 deaths from COVID. Almost 800 of those deaths were children. And in Oregon,